She opened the door with her trembling hands and entered inside with weak legs. She closed the door and sat down on the floor. She put her face in her hands and started crying loudly. She is wearing a black dress and black heels. Her heels looked messy after remembering what she did last night. She cried more. Her husband is not here. He is out of the country for a business meeting. She is alone in the big house. She got up wild and crying and ran towards the room. She takes off her clothes and stands under the soap. She grabbed the soap and started rubbing it on her body harshly. Her body became wet. Suddenly she threw the soap and sat down while crying under the water. What did I do? She said while crying loudly, but suddenly her cell phone started ringing. Her cell phone is on the bed. She knows that who's calling her. She grabbed and got up. She wrapped the towel around her body and came out. She wiped her tears and picked up the call. Good morning, my love, he happily said, but Wine didn't say anything. Her voice is struck in her throat. Good morning, she said with a trembling voice. After hearing her voice, he eagerly asked, Wine, are you okay? I'm not feeling well right now. He said, Why, what happened? I had a fever, but don't worry, because I took the medicine. Oh, how can I not worry? I'm your husband. You take medicine on time. You never take care of yourself. You make me very worried. Don't worry, I'm okay. Just do your work there. I'm coming with 2 days because it's hard for me to come back earlier. You know that I love you so much. After hearing this, my tears start falling. She controlled herself not to sob. Yes, I know you love me so much. I also love you so much. Just take care of you. Do you eat anything? He asked. No. First eat, okay? Why? Because I'm going to the meeting. Why? She cut the call and sat down on the floor. Why did I do this? Flashback. In the bedroom, she opened her eyes and saw herself on the bed and a man is sleeping beside her. Her heart was about to explode. After seeing her condition, she immediately grabbed her purse and came out of the room. On the way, what did I just do? Did I sleep with another man? Did I just cheat on my husband? How can I do this? She asked her this question from herself. Guilty takes over her. It's hard for her to walk because she's so embarrassed. Her mind is messed up. She just can't believe that she did this. Flashback, and she lay down there. She's feeling that the world is spinning and just want to escape from here. And she just want to escape from here. At night she opened her eyes and her eyelids feel so heavy to her. Her body is burning because of the fever. She grabbed her cell phone and saw a few calls of him. After seeing her name on the cell phone, her tears start falling. I love you so much. I never imagined cheating on you. But I don't know why I did this. She fell on the bed after saying this. One day later, he's standing in front of the house with a smile on his face. Chungu Bob, I decided to give a surprise to my wife. That's why I didn't tell her that I'm coming today. He opened the door happily and entered inside, but when he entered, there is no one there. His smile dropped. Why? He walked towards the room. He entered the room and saw her on the bed. He walked towards her and sat on the bed. He touched her face, but she's burning in fever. He boldly shook her. Why? She didn't open her eyes. He picked her up and ran out. In the hospital, she opened her eyes and saw him sitting beside her. Why? He grabbed her hand. Chunku, she's looking at him with heavy eyes and a heavy heart. When did you come back? I came back today. I decided to give you a surprise, but when I entered, I saw you unconscious in the room. He kissed her hand. Don't worry. She again closed her eyes. He suddenly picked her up and hugged her. I love you so much. I don't want to see you like that. I want to see your happy face. A few days later, he entered the house while holding her in his arms. He gently put her on the couch and sat on his knees in front of her. Let's eat anything. I don't want to eat. Why? Why and why can't you stop stressing? Why suddenly you again stressing about every little thing? Tell me what happened. I don't want to see you like that. I want to see you happy. I'm okay, Chungu. Don't worry. She hugged him. After that, they sat on the dining table. After seeing his gentle and lovely bear, Wine felt disgusting. His guilt takes over her in the room. She's laying on his lap. He's caressing her hand. Wine, did you remember when we first met? Yes, I remember. How can I forget that moment? He smiled and the past memories started flashing in front of her eyes. Flashback. Wine, a new handsome boy shaped in the upper belly. No. He's so handsome and when you see him, you will fall in love with him. He's your type. Tall and muscular. Really? Yes, and you know he talks to me and asks me where to go. If your boyfriend know that you are simping over a new boy, I'm not simping over him, I'm telling you about him because it's perfect for you. Just made him your boyfriend. No, I mean he's so handsome he will never look at me. Just shut up, you are also very beautiful. Did you decide to dance and eat it? Just stop talking about him. Next in the elevator, Janko is peacefully entering the elevator and the door of the elevator is about to close. But suddenly he saw a girl running towards it and saying stop, stop. He immediately opened the door and she entered inside while panting heavily. Are you okay? Yes, she's standing there while her hands are on her knees. And suddenly she stood and said, oh no, I left my grocery downstairs on this couch. Do you want any help? She looked at him and said, no, I can do my work. Okay, he looked at her in the corner of his eyes. She's wearing long coat and long heel boots. She's looking at the door of the elevator innocently. My name is Janko, I'm new here. She looked at him. Hi Janko, my name is Ryan. She smiled suddenly. The door of the elevator stopped. And opened. They both came out of his apartment in front of her apartment. She walked towards her apartment. Nice to meet you too. She entered the apartment. She sat down on the couch and grabbed her cell phone. She called her friend James. Hello. I'm already holding your grocery because I know that nobody left their things except you. I was walking through you, so I grabbed your grocery. Okay, thanks. A few minutes later, she heard the door went to open the door, grab your things. Thank you. He smiled and went out. She came inside and lay down on the couch. Fine, Bobby is handsome. I'm proud of myself because I act like I don't care. She laughed. Next day, Janko, so you are also working here? Yes, I have worked here for years. Nice. Ryan was looking at him and he's talking. His efforts sitting at heartbeat increased her smile dropped and she said, okay, let's meet tomorrow. Bye. Okay, bye. She smiled and turned and started very quickly. He looked at her weirdly. Is something wrong with her? She opened the door of her apartment and entered inside. She grabbed her medicine and ate it. Her body shivering because of an anxiety attack. Orthopova is a patient of anxiety. She always lives alone. She's an introvert. That's why she never had a boyfriend. She doesn't have any friends except Ray and James. She's not good at making relationships. Every boy leaves her after knowing that she's an anxiety patient. And now she's laying while looking at the ceiling. Her mascara is all over her face. Because of crying, she hugged her pillow tightly and put her face in it and started crying loudly. One week later, Ryan and Junko became friends because their seats are beside each other. Sometimes he notices her baby and he feels that she is not organized. They are working, but suddenly her boss came insulting her boss. Why? And you know how much we have lost because of you. Having started looking at her. I told you finishes in a week. He saw the file on the table. She looked at him with tears. I'm sorry. Okay, her boss carrying walked towards his main table. She looked at her surroundings and found everyone staring at her. Her tears are falling. Her heartbeat is so fast. Why are you okay? She shook her head and then she fell on the floor. Why? A few months later, he took her to the hospital. Doctor, I write some medicine to give her a time. Okay, but what happened with her? She's a patient of anxiety and stress. Okay. He came inside the room and saw her sitting there with her tears are falling. He walked towards her and sat beside her. Don't cry. I tried to complete it on time, but because of my health, it's very hard for me to complete it on time. Stop crying, you're not looking good. She stopped and looked at him. They both laughed. I'm just kidding. I know. Okay, let's go. He got up and she also got up and they both started walking. At night, did he take you to the hospital? She happily asked. He's a very kind person, gentle person, but that does not mean he's interested in him. He's just helping me, Ryan. Yes, you are right. So you are saying that I'm wrong, huh? He said. No, I'm not saying this. I just said Ryan is right. Don't talk to me. Okay, they both are turned their faces. We and James are in a relationship. Guys, please don't fight on a useless talk. He's a good and human being, and I also like him as a friend. So please talk about him. 6 months later, now I'm holding the ring which I bought for her. Start loving the wine. I hope she accepts my proposal. Orthopov and then he proposed to her and she accepted his proposal because she also loved him. They decided to get married after 6 months. Ryan decided to quit her job because of boss behavior. Orthopov after marriage lives a very happy life with him. One day, I need to go out of the country for a meeting. He said this while looking up from me. I can't live without you. So come with me. No, you know that I'm afraid of planes. I can't wait for you. Next day, he went out for his meeting. Ryan was alone in the house. Suddenly, her cell phone started ringing. She picked up the call. When I did, Janku said, no, yeah, I made a plan, but James is not at home. So let's go to the club tomorrow. No, yeah. Come on, Ryan, we will have a lot of fun. I don't want to hear any excuses. You and me go to the tomorrow, okay? Free, but I'm not interested. Okay, let's meet tomorrow, Ree. She was about to say something, but Ree got the call. And the next day, Ree took her forcefully with her. They are standing here, she nervously looking at the club. Suddenly, a boy came and said, Dylan. Hello, beauty, his name is Dylan. She looked at him and but realized she didn't hear him. She turned her face and started to fire. He's not looking like a good man. After seeing her reaction, he smirked and said, I hate ignorance. And pretty lady, if you're ignoring me, you had to pay. He got up and went out of there. Flashback, and now Janku is sleeping while hugging her, but she's not sleeping. Her tears are falling on her cheeks. She doesn't know how she ends up with him. The last thing she remembers is that she drinks the juice. Well, I've got distracted by one mistake. I didn't even talk to her. I don't know where she is. She didn't even contact me. I'm just afraid of losing my husband. If he knows about it, she closes her eyes and the tears start falling. In the morning, Janku is talking on the phone with someone, but Ryan is sitting on the bed while looking at the wall. He's watching her from the mirror. He's feels just sudden changes in her behavior. What happened, Ryan? Just tell me. Everything is okay. I'm okay now. No, you are not okay. I'm okay. She hugged him. Janku, do you love me? She asked. Yes, I love you so much. Janku, if I leave you, then he interrupted. Never ever think about it. If you have any problem, then tell me. He cries at tears. Let's eat breakfast. He got up and she also got up. An hour later, Janku is not at home. She's alone in the house. She's sitting on the carpet while her body is shivering. Suddenly, her cell phone started ringing. She grabbed her cell phone and saw that a number was calling her. She picked up the call. Hello, Dylan said. Have a beautiful. Her heart skipped after hearing his voice. So, I called you to talk to you, alright? Actually, that night was very beautiful and I again wanted to do it with you. I will never come to you, but very shit man. And I have a video of you, and if you don't come, then I will send it to your husband. What? She secretly asked him. Tehran started laughing. He didn't say anything, but she got the call. She sat on the call and started crying. I don't know what is happening with me. It's all my mistake. I don't have to go there at night. All day she just cried and now she's wearing makeup to hide her red eyes. Suddenly Janku and she got closed after seeing him because he came out earlier. He walked towards her and said, Did you cry? No, are you asking because of my makeup? No, because your eyes are red and swollen. Actually, today I was just sad movie in the movie. He even cheats on her husband and when he found out he left her. So why are you crying? Forget that disgusting movie and woman. After hearing his words, her heart shattered. He hugged her and said, Don't cry over small things. She tried hard to control her tears. Janku, don't leave me. I love you so much. Her tears started falling on her cheeks. He broke the hug and said, I will never leave you. But after seeing her tears, his smile dropped. Stop crying, man. He again hugged her tightly. I will never leave you. If you wanted to, now stop crying. Let's eat dinner. Next day, she's sitting on the couch. She's breathing and painting something. Ryan is very good at painting. While drawing her tears are slipping, dripping on her face. After completing the painting, she put it on the table and started crying. If Janku came to know about this, he left me thought that I I don't know what happened after that. When I drank the juice, I don't know where he is. She didn't even call me. No things that she also knows about him. That's why she didn't want to talk to me. Flashback of that. Please stay away from me. She got up and walked towards the lake. Dylan looked at her with a smile and said to her body to put this feeling in her room. The pattern of this what she said because Ilana is very powerful there. One is silently sitting beside her. She is busy talking with another friend of hers. Suddenly a waiter came and said, Ma'am, your drink. I don't want to drink. Why not I order this for you? You're drinking. Okay, she grabs a glass of juice and starts drinking. The lion is looking at her from the corner. Suddenly when that starts spinning, she got up and said, I'm going to restroom. Okay. She started walking with a heavy head. Everything starts blurry. She was depressed by suddenly someone grabbed her by the waist. Uncle, she is not down. She is not a right mind. With the remark, and she lost her consciousness completely. Smirks while looking at her, and then he. It wasn't her face. She had no idea what was happening to her because she was unconscious. And when she woke up, she thought that it was her fault. Flashback end. In the middle of the night, while he's sleeping because she takes some medicine, but Janko is looking at her. He knows that something is wrong with his wife. He turned and got up and went out. He came here suddenly, he saw her petting. He smiled and walked towards it. He carried while smiling, but his smile dropped after seeing her painting. In the painting, a girl is sleeping with a man, and another man is standing on the door with a sad face. She also adjusts her wife, she's on his wife, and the man who is standing on the door was her husband. His heart dropped after designing a knee, but he tried to think positive. He saw the painting. He sat on the couch and opened his laptop. He checked the precise footage, and in them he saw that one went out with him and came back in the morning. She screamed loudly. His hair started rolling, his hand started shaving, and he moved the volume. Next morning, she woke up and he is not beside her. Janko, but no one responds. She got up, but suddenly she realized that it was his mother. She stopped in her track. Suddenly, her cell phone started ringing and she grabbed it and picked it up. So, you are ready to leave me. Please leave me. If you didn't come, I will send your video to your husband. I will wait for you to come to me in an hour. He cut the call one panicked and sat on the bed. Her body started shivering. What does Janko think of me? Her tears started falling, and then an idea came in her mind. She got up and grabbed a paper. She had something on it for Janko. She tangled it around the fan. She takes deep breath and said, "This is better than living without him." While on the other hand, what do you mean? At night, he told me that to put the pill in her shoes. He's very peppermint. His name is Dylan. He blackmailed us, and then I believe that he's doing the same thing with your wife. On the call, so you are not coming, yes. Okay, I'm going to send your video to your husband. Her tears rolled down over her cheek and she cut the call. While on the other hand, Janko took out his cell phone to watch her. Suddenly, he said that she tangled the rope around the wall. And she put this door. He got panicked and ran from her. Why? He shouted. Delana sent it to her husband. He voice messaged her. After reading, she smiled and put the cell phone on the bed. She stands on the stool and put her face in the rope, and then she pushed the stool. Janko immediately opened the door of the house. He ran towards his room, and when he opened the door, Ryan, he shouted while looking at her.